What's going on, everybody? We are here with the second match of Season 2 of The Collective. And we have 1Reason versus Sinful today on Clubhouse. I am Loosey Goosey. I'm here with my buddy Chillax. I'm actually pretty excited to see this match. Starting us off with friendly rivals. Friendly rivals, we've been told. You could run it, I think there's, run it the SSG way, where you just don't lose it 16 times in a row. So, we'll see if that's one of these maps here for either of these teams. I personally on this map, I can't play without Maverick. So I'm excited to see what type of bans are happening. If we can see the Maverick, see the Capitao, maybe we see a Hard Breacher, hit him with the standard Thatcher ban. I'm excited to see what these teams do to mix up the attacking side, because with the wrong bans, Clubhouse is, I personally believe, undefendable. I mean, it needs to go. If you don't remove one of them, you just can't defend some of these sites. And if you don't, you might as well start going bar stockroom, really mix it up. See if they got a strat for that one, because if you're pulling out bar stockroom, I personally don't know how to attack it, but we'll see what's going on with that. Alright, it looks like our last guy is here. Team 1Reason is all checked off. And the other team, and yep, 4 out of 5 is good enough for me. We are going to start our match on Clubhouse. 1Reason attacking, Sinful defending. Listen, second match, let's do it. If it can match up to the first match, we're in for a treat. Band's coming through, first one. Well, I was talking to myself for a while, but now Chill is here.
Yeah, I was going.
Say hello to everyone, Chill.
Yep.
There we go. Jackal banned first, not uncommon.
No, Jackal's always a strong operator for every single map. I mean, and no surprise there as well. That leaves Thatcher on the board and Habana and Thermite. I expect all three of those operators to be ran from at least one of the teams. I always like to get that double hard breach in and that denial as well. And won't be surprised if a Capitao is also ran and a Cade being taken out. That's no surprise either. The bottom floor is very undefendable with a Cade. Or not undefendable, but hard to defend. You got a Cade to deal with as well. Just annoying.
It allows a Thatcher to be flexed onto if need be for some attacks, or you just can commit fully to the garage push and not need the Thatcher, but it just means you're committing pretty intensely to getting to that window.
Whoa!
And an Ella ban.
Okay.
I don't know about you, but I wasn't expecting that ban.
No, neither was I. I was expecting a Maestro, Mira, Echo even. But Ella, maybe
we did
teams
say that
teams just don't like to run up against that shotgun,
That, or they know something that we don't because they have played each other many times. Someone might know someone else's strat and they're just not having it.
Yeah, no, definitely. But I thought they were going to CC first, but Church, they shot off, and a Monty being brought out as well. But I don't see a Thatcher. No Thatcher being ran. Maybe they are expecting the bottom floor hold right off the bat, but the Monty's going to picked off maybe onto a Monty. Just a misclick. Not sure. IQ actually is going to be brought out, so that Vigil that will apply a bit more pressure onto where he shall be positioned. Nope.
I appreciate the Monty attempt. I appreciate the attempt at the psych out.
Well, I mean, if you see
but
Monty's
it just didn't seem to take.
That might scare you enough to get prepared. I mean, they did bring a Legion, so maybe they weren't too a Legion and Smoke, so maybe they weren't too psyched out after all. But I want to see what Joker does. Joker's such a good player, man. I love watching him play. So if we can see him do something crazy, that would be quite nice. But round one, almost underway. 15 seconds remaining in the prep phase, and let's go.
10 seconds left.
1Reason taking on Sinful.
5 seconds left. Attackers must locate and defuse
And we
the
start the
bomb.
round. Alright. So I am curious to see what type of hold they are going to be attempting here. Just looks like they've only brought one hard breacher, so that does greatly limit the attack strategy that they could have. We're doing some OG before Habana type attacks. You could do a church wall take, you could do a kitchen hatch and dirt tunnel to end right off the bat.
Oh,
As I'm
Vigil's
trying to
taking a
explain
ton
what
of
they
damage
could
right
do.
off the bat. Wow. That's an unfortunate.
And he gets out of there.
Yeah, he's gone. But it looks like a top floor player. I believe the IQ might just rotate upstairs, but as you were saying, without a Habana, the Thermite needs to either focus on both hatches or a hatch and church wall, because that church wall, that's, or maybe even dirt tunnel, as they are running it out right now. I don't know if they reinforced it, but if they did, oh no, Capitav's already in.
Attackers have
Does
located
give
a bomb.
his position away by a good mine though, so we'll see what happens.
This is going to be big. They did note, it feels like they are now aware of this dirt push, at least by one of these operators. Valkyrie's rotated to back armory. Legion would have called out the goo mine, obviously. He's posted up right next to the armory door to dirt. Jaeger's still holding top of blue stairs by Cash for the blue push, which is a smart move.
Yeah, there's still two
And it
upstairs.
looks like
There's that Vigil and the Jaeger, and they will spend a lot of time just trying to drone them out and push them. But as long as they know they're there and they can deny or delay as much time as possible, that's great for them. They're doing their job as roamers. But Azofia, she's going to position herself to cut off any flanks that Vigil or Jaeger try to make, and Capitão, or IQ, sorry, gonna commence
bottom of
the
main stairs.
game. Yeah.
That's a big pick on the Legion. That's an early pick. That's a few goo mines that he won't be able to place down anywhere else. The smoke is... Nope. Opening up an angle. Distraction at the very least.
Yeah, and another pick from the Zofia. Down goes the Valkyrie. 3v5, 50 seconds still on the clock, though plenty of time. Fake defuse, maybe even sticking it yet. They're might gonna start planning the fuser, not the Nomad. Nothing's followed by the IQ once again. It's all up to the Jaeger, probably upstairs still. Gonna get that late rotate, but not much you can do right now. Diffuser down, 5 enemies to burn through, and through blue he comes, but probably too many drones on him and too many guns at him as well. Only time will tell what will happen. Not much hope for him now, but let's see how many picks he can get in the meantime, and not even one, as he gets shut down a flop to kick it off for 1Reason.
That was a good attack by 1Reason. I enjoyed seeing them come drone out main stairs, saw that they weren't roaming main stairs side, saw they were sitting CCTV cache side, and just decided to execute. They made sure dirt wasn't taken, and then wasn't being covered, and then just decided to full rotate once they saw what the type of roaming setup was. I enjoyed seeing that just adaptation, even with the one hard breacher.
Yeah, no, definitely. They're going to try Church and Arsenal again. They did get swept, but maybe they're going to correct a few things. They are bringing a Maestro this time instead of a Valkyrie, and a Bandits instead of a Legion. I would stick that Legion, you know, maybe switch out something else, but Bandit going to be played, and IQ is also going to get 6-picked over to IQ. Strategic.
Ooh, that's a big change up on that Vigil. Without the IQ, but they are bringing the IQ, so there's a little leeway there.
Anyway.
I like this adaptation. Maestro realizing the push came directly through Moto drop. Maestro camper right in Moto.
Yeah, no. As long as they are realizing what they did wrong there, adapting,
Located by attackers.
they're doing, you know, they're playing it smart. But let's see what happens now. We'll still have those two roamers, Jaeger and Vigil, both gonna be on that top floor roam, trying to make something happen, deny time, or at least maybe get a few picks, a few early picks playing logo. Maybe making a few rotables with this few impact grenades that he has. Yeah, dirty angles to be honest. But I don't see many people push directly through kitchen. Usually just like around
already
kitchen.
tagged up. Oh, punch hole in the garage. So it looks like they're a little wary after getting caught on, I wouldn't say a spawn peek, but definitely just, you know, make sure IQ's awake, make sure Joker's paying attention, which he is now. And they are opening... Dirt is not being opened, it's soft, so he's checking to see if this is just a bait to shoot one of the thermites. And he's decided that it is probably worth it to get it open. Or Zophia's actually going to rotate. It's probably better use of utility for that. And they are going to now adjust in droning down dirt for the Capitao, as before, I'm assuming, while Vigil still holds above. I'm unsure if he's been droned out. He still has a pretty strong power position above, especially seeing as it's not Hibana's, it's a Thermite, so he has to physically go stand on that hatch to get it. Jaeger playing Garage.
Yeah, they still have two powerful roamers still lurking about. It's going to be a pick from 1Reason. Wow, the IQ just always finds that opening frag, but the roamers really need to collapse right now. They lost their first defender, and they need to start making something out of this. Yeah, Jaeger and also
IQ's living at the bottom of those main stairs. You cannot challenge it there. Oh! Thinks twice about running across, gets shot at, backs up, now it gets droned out, and
he's in a bad position, stuck in stock, nothing he can do really there, and it's going to be another pick from IQ. She already has two in the round, and still a minute and 10 to find all three. Very capable to do the ace, and still has to find that lurking Vigil. Oh, I think he's still lurking in Logo, maybe main stairs, yeah, no.
Made his presence known on main, gets the first pick on Joker. Zofia down, those Maestros are up to stay for the rest of the round.
Show the IQ. Where's the IQ? Yeah, she's trying to hunt down this Vigil right now.
Yeah, good call. Vigil has not moved from main stairs. I believe he's being pinched from IQ, as well as... Nope, Nomad has fallen off, and Capita has fallen off. This Vigil is all but forgotten about on main stairs.
They might even be able to find the Nomad. Oh, looks like the wrong time. Oh, he finds the flick!
Sins with 1 health. And
that's a triple kill for the IQ,
finally with a cleanup.
Oh my god, so much just happened there.
Capitao
finds...
cleans up the other two.
Yeah, two straight kills. Jeez, wow, that Vigil actually had a nasty shot, but got... I wonder if they will adapt. They will go CCTV. Church just isn't seeming to be working out for them. So, yep, CC they shall go, and that's probably the better choice, honestly. I mean, without a Cade, and you still have that Bandit in play, no Maverick to worry about. Bandit tricking might be a little bit easier, and they're not bringing a Bandits right now. Maybe they're just gonna rely on the or I'm the what's it called, Thatchers.
Thatcher.
Yeah, they're not bringing a Thatcher right now. They might rely on the Nomad, or not the Nomad, the Zofia or the IQ to try to clear them out from below, but also getting 6-picked out to a Valkyrie, give them a bit of extra intel for their round.
Protect your bombs from being defused
I was showing the score, and I was about to be surprised that Zur had the only 2 kills for his team, but I forgot the first round was a flawless round by 1Reason. So that's kind of what happens.
Yeah, no.
I'm actually very curious to see how they push this.
1Reason playing really well right now. They're on their A game on offense. I wonder how they will play on defense. I mean, this is, in opinion, a very defensive-sided map. So if they can do this well on offense, imagine what they can do on defense. Like, they can just clean up, honestly.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Or vice versa. What is Sin's gonna do on attack?
5
oh,
seconds
that
left.
could be true as well. Sinful. Signs.
Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb. And
I wonder how they're gonna push this.
So
As well. Will they take CCTV wall, or will they push garage, or what will they do?
Well, they've reinforced 2 out of the 4 panels on garage, but it just had someone rotate into garage to play in upper rafters, which I believe that's a Valkyrie, if I'm seeing the outline correctly through the wall. That is quite the power position with no Thermite in play. That if they don't have
Thermite?
I say that, IQ already prepping to go. Oh, no, Thermite, I'm sorry, Thatcher. Like, I made the mistake now. No Thatcher in play. But it looks like IQ might have free reign of below if Sinful's not careful. That would spell disaster for that Bandit.
Kind of guessing a master take. They might just pinch. Oh wait, someone is playing over in strip. It's gonna be the. Is that a Vigil?
It's the Vigilance in strip, yes. He does have Jaeger for backup, though.
Yeah, they do have a bit of roam presence, which is quite good, honestly. But yeah, I'm kind of curious why 1Reason didn't bring a Thatcher, and this Jaeger's getting dangerously close to his next opponent. Zofia might be caught off guard as a blue stairs rotate. It's not that common, so be quite curious to see what's gonna happen here. And yeah, just caught in her
right
drone.
as she
Nothing
goes on
she
her
can
drone.
do. Unlucky, unlucky, and that's gonna be the opening frag from Signs. They get the first pick now.
That was
Actually,
that's
that was a
huge
Sophia
pick
pick.
as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
they're not gonna be
huge
able to
pick
clear
as
the
well.
bandits without the, or maybe the IQ will do that, but that's just gonna make it a whole lot harder.
And if you see through the wall, he rotated back to his position to help his buddy over in strip, which he is calling out for help pretty frantically, I'd imagine. He's down to a sliver of health, engaged with that, I believe it was the Nomad. IQ is now underneath. Attempting to clear bandits. She's gotten two, but her back's not being watched, and is crossfire out of the map.
It's a double kill for the Agger. He's going off right now. He has the high hand of the round right now, and might try to bait out this Claymore as well, or never mind, it's gonna be the... Who's that, Nomad?
I switched away at the worst time. I'm very sorry.
Oh, it's a
Jaeger.
triple
Sorry,
kill
Sprays.
for the Jagger. Wow, this guy's on fire, really. There's 2 more to go. Still a minute and 30 to go. Maybe the offense can swing this back into their favor, but I believe both of them are outside. I don't know where the Nomad... No, Nomad's going to walk into the crossfire. That's a quad feed for the Jagger, and he just needs to find one more for the ace, and it's the Captal jumping in CCTV window. Or maybe outside of... Oh, yeah, and he finds the ace. Or was it the ace?
No, he doesn't.
God,
Nurox snapped it. No.
Oh, so close. Oh my goodness, he is very salty about that one. You can tell, man.
Listen, you play for the round win. You play for the round win. You don't play for the ace. But
Sinful
Sprays, I'm sorry to
winning
see
their very first round of the game. But that one, they're gonna have to go back down to church or gym and bedroom. But church, they will go. This is the site where they got flawless, and I wouldn't say swept, but a 3-5 or a 3-0 win is not exactly even.
I want to talk about something I noticed in the last 3 rounds. It looked like, and I'm unsure because I want to see how they defend this site. It looked like either Sins didn't have as strong a plan for their church defenses, or vice versa. 1Reason just lost the plot for their attack on CCTV because they just looked lost for that entire attack. Yeah, roaming around the map, picking them off one by one. It seemed like their attacks on the church were far more put together than that CCTV one.
Yeah, no, most definitely. They did get the first pick. Maybe the first pick wins the round as IQ. She found 2 early picks last round, or the 2 previous rounds, but with Jagger, he found the opening pick and they won the round, so that just might do it, you know.
10 seconds.
I don't think they're gonna have as much roam presence as I believe Jagger might stay downstairs. So he is rotating back upstairs now. I lied. Roam presence again in the Legion this time. I believe they brought a Valkyrie into the Legion last time, and they're bringing Echo and Maestro. Wow, and a spawn peek from the Jagger as well. That's a dirty spawn peek. I don't think anyone spawned over there, however, so time gone to waste. No biggie.
If he does actually get the person he didn't kill last round, I believe it's an ace. Is that how this works? Is that how we count this?
Pardon me?
Oh!
Oh, Vigil getting picked early. Oh, it's another pick.
And Jaeger picked
Those
as
are
well.
both
The
roamers
aggression is just
gone.
not...
Yeah, the anchors are gonna have to do this
for
one.
them.
Yeah, I mean, with 2 early picks, it's all up to the anchors to try to win this round. And Ash is gonna be pushing so early. Another pick from the Ash, and she's gonna bull rush right on in. Might get picked out. That's 1 pick at least. Making it into a 2v4, a bit more hopeful, per se. And Echo, playing from right behind the bar in church, still has both of his cameras to his ability. So intel from the Echo drones and from the goo mines.
This is a rough position for Sinful to be in. There's a minute 45 left, 4v2, and they have collapsed around the site. It's now just on 1Reason, excuse me, 1Reason to figure out where these 2 are and decide which site they're going to pinch on, because they have separated 1 per site.
Yeah, they really need to pinch these from the Nomad. That just leaves it all up to the
Bomb located by attack.
He's low health as well, and something's done. He's to worry about it, and I don't think he can do it. He does find 1 though, and might have to take on the Nomad next. But if he finds 1 after 1,
Attackers are
this might actually be doable. Diffuser does get planted though, and 45 ticking down slowly. I don't think this is going to go in his favor. A sliver of health and not much hope. He's going to have to pull something magically out of his butts. No, oh my god. This is actually this is going a lot longer than I thought, but finally, a crossfire takes place. The Thermite will end the round.
They weren't going to give to the ones, which was smart by 1Reason.
Yeah, no, they realized what they were doing and they just collapsed in and planted the diffuser, played it safe. Played it nice and easy.
When Sophia killed the Echo, it was the same moment that Legion peeked onto the Nomad in blue, and my brain turned off. I didn't know what happened. I was like, how are they both still alive, but a kill just happened? I forgot there was another person on the other side of the map.
Yeah. Yeah, those two picks that great. I mean, they did get beat pretty bad in the first 2 rounds, so maybe they're just trying to go for something. You know. He tried to spawn peek, but that's okay. 1Reason. They take all 3 church defense, and they will head up to gym next. 1 more site before they can head back to CCTV, so if they don't win gym, then I'm expecting to have in favor of 1Reason.
I like the switch up to gym bedroom. You've tried church 3 times. It hasn't worked. You can't. They've got the number for gym or for church. Just move on. You got the map. Give them a shot.
The prediction is 7-3 for 1Reason.
The prediction.
Yeah. Coach Mex. I love Mex.
Coach Mex,
my hero.
Coach Mex with the 7-3. I'm gonna double down and say it's gonna be a 5. This is gonna be a closer match than people are expecting. I think it's gonna be attacker sided pretty heavily.
5 seconds left.
Yeah, you never know. Maybe it just gets flipped on its head. And I find something very curious about this site. They're not bringing a bandit, they're bringing a mute instead. They can cover both sides of the wall. They can cover that jacuzzi wall and the CCTV wall with 2 jammers instead of wasting the utility of the bandits. And they didn't bring a Thatcher anyways, so they're gonna have a tough time clearing those.
It's gonna come down to this soft destruction use by Zofia and Sledge to clear out that castle, to then clear out that mute jammer. But like you said, all they have to do is just get rid of the mute jammer, then it's free range for this Thermite.
Yeah, but I mean, it might sound quite. Actually, it might even be that simple. Zofia might just have to burn her the ADSs of. I don't know how many are there, but I believe it's just 1 ADS, and then just shoot 1 lifeline and get the mute. I believe she can do that. One of her impacts. 6-6.
Castle.
It's gonna be a tie.
Castle crosses the window and the wall explodes behind him. That's gotta put the fear in him. Moves out of there very quickly.
You shoot at a wall and it shoots back. Oh,
little engagement here with the Jaeger as he's preventing them from getting that second castle open. I like that he's at least wasting more time and attention. Like, they can't get to that ledge safely to zoom the wall off. Or that castle down. He did spy that cabin tower. Will he repeat?
Denying a lot of time. They are pushing this quite slowly, or maybe they are just forced to push it quite slowly. Because a minute 30 still left on the clock. Defense is doing their job right now. They just need to keep denying time. They don't even have to do anything. They can just wait. I believe that Thermite charge is not going to go off without this nade. That's going to get not correctly fired. Oh, no. The Thermite ended up going off. Jacuzzi wall is going to be blown open. But they have a mirror watching that, and someone playing behind the mirror. Grenade's going to go out. And Sledge will get knocked down. I don't know if he knocked himself.
I believe he downed himself with that grenade.
He's gonna get picked up.
All right, so
picked back up though. But time is ticking, and they don't over now. This might even be a gym and bedroom win. It's gonna be the Nomad to kick off this round, but a refrag will come out. And another frag from the mirror. She's gonna get flamed out and forced off of her position. And another kill for the defense. This is looking very good for them. A 3v5 with only 28 seconds remaining on the clock, and wow, they're playing this very well. Another kill from the mirror. A 2v4, this is a gym and veteran defense. They can...
1 health though.
Yeah, that is true, but she has her black mirror too. give her the advantage in the fight. 9 seconds remaining. This isn't looking too hot for the offense, but they're gonna try to do something. Jumped in through the bedroom, picked and all up to the thermites, but he ain't gonna get one. Gonna get shut down.
It's my fault. I hit the Y button and went to overview at the worst possible time. Good
That's
attempt
okay.
from the thermite regardless, though.
Well, a 3-3 half. I guessed wrong. I thought it was going to be a 4-2 half, but
Listen,
maybe
it's not
if
done
they
yet.
can
It's
win
not
it,
done.
if they can win it, I have faith in them. I think they can win that CCTV defense. I'm surprised they didn't win that church any times. That is shocking. I mean, maybe.
I'm actually not as surprised. Church is one of the most common sites on this map. You're gonna get good at attacking it.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe 1Reason developed a strat just to focus. I don't know. Maybe focus the roamers, clear the roamers out first, and do it very effectively. I can see that they were all in bar very early, so maybe that had something to do with it. They always brought a nomad as well, and they continue to always bring that nomad.
Yeah, they definitely had a plan. One of those church rounds where not that
Hey,
they didn't have a plan. Not that they didn't have a plan for their CCTV and their bedroom attack. It looked like they were a little more cautious. They didn't have a rigorous set down plan, which I believe came back to haunt them because they knew the plot. They just did steps along the way.
Yeah, exactly. Mex, there is actually no host right now. Rage could not make it tonight, so Lucy will be hosting for tonight.
Attempting it.
5 seconds remaining.
Looks like a similar setup from Sins, however. Vigil's all the way over by Strip. Jaeger getting ready to cover his buddy on the stairs. Bandit attempted a bandit trick, and Valkyrie gonna be, I'm assuming, covering Garage as she was last time. Currently downstairs. Garage left uncovered. And Joker is noticing that, and looks like they're adapting. Instead of pushing out the roamers, they're going to have the roamers come to them by taking Garage heavily.
Yeah, they're putting a lot of pressure on it right now with... I don't know if they're going to waste any utility on that right side of the garage, or they just focus it on something more important, like the CCTV. Is she looking at a Valkyrie camera right now? I'm not sure.
You did hear the Val camera get thrown out.
Yeah.
She might be looking for it, but just couldn't find it. It gets pretty hard to see in that tree. Wary of that window being open. Valkyrie would be the first one to come into contact with the attacking team playing upper rafters. They really are... But as I say that, Nurok Sins over here getting the first kill on Locust. That's the Capital picked off. That's a big pick. Now it's just up to the Zofia to how to impact trick, or concussion stun, to prevent the bandits from bandit tricking the wall. Deadshot in a fight for his life in upper rafters here. He knows one's outside the door and he knows one's below him. And if he didn't, he does now.
Activated device.
I wonder if they're getting the wall open. Check what the thermite's doing. He's gonna settle
he's
for the
fully rotated.
Time to make a new door.
Yeah, they've kind of almost given up on the CCTV wall, and they just settled for maybe a master side over push.
It's sure looking like it. And as we say that, Jaeger gets picked off by the Nomad, making it a 4-4. That's a big pick. That helps bring numbers back into their favor and eliminates just a hot hand.
Yeah, exactly. And they're gonna just push in through construction. Yeah, this is a full-on master take now. I think most of their team will just cycle on over, and they're gonna get the... Never mind, Thermite's gonna get shut down.
Legion reading that situation perfectly, knowing he was alone, and just swings on the reload. That's a beautiful push. That was a beautiful push by the Legion. He knows Diffuser's down in construction now as well. He's just gonna be playing.
What just happened?
I'm flabbergasted right now. Bandit appeared behind him like a magic trick, gets traded off by, I believe, the Thatcher, and then Thatcher falls off to lick his wounds, keeping the Legion alive, meaning Legion could
15 seconds
frag the
remaining.
Zofia. That was quite the play. Bomb is
10
still
seconds
down in
left.
construction. Deadshot is now rotated over to help. They're holding this bomb. They're not letting him into sight. And
just like
a
that?
pick at the exact moment.
Well, I guessed it at least, a 3-3 half, as One Reason will head over to defense now. That was a strong half. That was a strong finish for Sinful. They didn't start
they
off so
definitely
hot.
needed that.
Yeah, no, most definitely.
It's also, that's 2 rounds in a row for them on arguably considered off sites, depending on how you feel about CCTV. So that's a lot of momentum. That's a lot of momentum to switch into their attacking half. They go, listen, let's ignore our losses. We just went in too strong. Let's finish this off.
Exactly.
So
Yeah,
see if
and
they can keep that momentum up.
they're bringing the double hard breach that we talked about at the start of the game. They're bringing the Habana and the Thermites, also a Thatcher, so they have full control of anything they want. They want to get the hatches open. They want to get church wall open. Construction or dirt. Sorry.
Any other 3-3 split, if you were to tell me, I would have guessed. I would have said, you know what? It's nice to finally see double hard breachers because attacking basement's difficult. But I mean, one reason made me eat my words before I could even say them. Not having a single issue attacking church with only 1 hard breacher. So let's see how Sinful decides to attack it with double hard breacher, because that's every hatch and at least 2 walls if there's no impact tricking to be done.
10 seconds left.
Yeah, and they didn't. Oh, they did bring the bandit, so they do have a bit of denial, but they have the Thatcher.
5 seconds.
So
Much more standard lineup from
Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Sinful.
One Reason. Wait, who's on offense right now? I thought it was One Reason. But no, I am tripping. Okay, yeah, no, it is Sinful. People are because you said CCTV was an offsite.
Listen, I personally think it's an offsite. Church Arsenal has always been the main site. Just because it's now a better site doesn't mean it's not an offsite. My argument's valid, it just doesn't have much merit, if you want to go that way, okay? Like...
It's okay.
Regardless, Zur is pushing in, getting blue hatch open, rotating his way to the next hatch. I like seeing this, just use the utility for what it's meant to be. Get the hatches with Habana, get the walls with Thermite.
Yeah, what's Thermite doing right now?
Thermite is, doesn't really want to be watched right now. He's rotating over to blue. He's gonna, or blue ladder. He's probably gonna, exactly, Claymore off that. Cut down on the flanks. He did see the door to blue was barricaded off, meaning no need to open it if you're not gonna push that way.
He still has both of his Thermite churches to use, so maybe I think he's gonna go rotate over to dirt right now, and Habana will open up the round with a pick onto Valkyrie.
Stay clear.
Very strong. Wow, I didn't see the kill, but assuming that's nice.
She opened the hatch and then went upside down on the window to peer into sight, it seemed.
Gotcha.
Valkyrie was just caught staring up while she was staring in, and, well, the rest is history. IQ gets the pick onto someone playing Moto Drop. Joker playing Moto Drop. That's the Jaeger down. It's now 5-3. IQ living at the bottom of the stairs seems pretty similar to the last attacking phase we saw.
Yeah.
Pings on the guy. Pings on the rook in back box. Oh!
A bomb has been located.
Inopportune time. Catches the bandit crossing as well. One Reason is dancing with this IQ at the bottom of main stairs.
They are kind of stalling out right now. They have 50 seconds. I mean, it's a lot of time to work with, but I mean, maybe go try to get the Moto hatch or the church hatch, not church hatch, church wall opened up. Do something productive with your time while you are just watching an angle.
It looks like they are
Thermite, at least.
100% bent on this armory drop. They are going to play numbers, and they're going to play numbers well. They're waiting.
I'm dry.
Fire arrows going out, utility being used, 20 seconds left. Probably the best time to use the utility. Thermite's down in sight.
Seconds remaining.
Bomb hasn't begun planting yet. Oh, and it's going down now with a 1v5.
10 seconds to go.
That's
Attackers
fine.
are activating the bomb diffuser.
Runs out of ammo on the magazine, pistol pulled. Bomb is down. Post-plant situation now for Sinful. And they clean it up before it even becomes an issue. It's just not Armory's day today.
Yeah, no,
you just cannot defend Armory.
We need that SSG hold. SSG need to get in here. What's his name? Reaper. Reaper needs to show these guys what's up.
how to do the hold.
Yep.
All right. A Cav being brought. The site is Church Arsenal again, as well as a Kapkan and a Tachanka. I'm assuming a 6th pick will be used, but I don't want to speak for one reason.
Maybe we don't know something.
Yeah.
Tachanka's new meta.
Surprising no one. Tachanka was 6th pick to smoke, and it doesn't seem to have scared Sins into 6th picking to... I don't know what they would 6th pick to, but it didn't scare them, it seems.
They
Protect your bombs
go
from
church
being
and bedroom,
defused by
or not church and bedroom, church and arsenal again.
That's quite the
Surprisingly.
sight.
Yeah. Hasn't had any luck so far, but they're bringing a Caviar this time. Caviar and Kapkan, 2 operators we have yet to see so far in this game, so that turns out for them. And maybe we can see an
I might be
interrogation.
speaking incorrectly. And I'm sure Twitch chat will correct me, but I don't know if we've seen Cav or Kapkan yet this season. So if we haven't, then we're starting it off game 2, and I like it.
I'm curious to see where the Cav's going to be playing.
10
Like, is
seconds
she going
left
to have
before
that deep
insertion.
roam, maybe in strip or upstairs somewhere deep, and just
5
rotate
seconds
later?
remaining.
Or will she play, like, more aggressive? She's going to be playing from inside the logo, it
Objective is
seems.
to locate a bomb and defuse
Maybe she'll
it.
stay there, maybe she'll
It looks like she's
rotate
attempting
somewhere else.
to
Attackers
watch
recover-
kitchen hatch from a... Summit wouldn't know this, but Habana did check that angle before she did go to repel, so if she remembers to do it again, it will be called out.
Yeah, most definitely, but I think they realize that someone is upstairs and they will immediately go for the construction window. I feel like this, yeah, Cavier's not going to have much time to live.
Really big fucking
Oh yeah, there she goes. Exactly when I say that, Caviar down. No more interrogations, sadly enough. But pick for Sinful. They're on a run right now. They've... When was the last time they lost? I think they're on
3
a
rounds ago.
almost a 4-round winning streak.
A 3-round win streak. 3-round win streak. They won their
Almost.
last 2
I said
defenses, tied up
almost.
3-3, and then won their armory. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed you almost.
I'm predicting the
Well,
future.
what was the
Kapkan.
prediction from Max? A 7-3?
Yeah, 7-3 for one reason.
So he might be right, just wrong winner. I'm still
Yeah.
sticking with my 7-5, but I don't think I picked a winner. I'm just going to give a number. So, Kapkan, while we're talking, Kapkan's still holding main stairs. They've decided to just 4-man anchor up the rest of the site. Probably a smart move. And as I... Oh, okay. Had to hold my breath there for a second. I can see the outlines. He obviously can't. Kapkan,
Let's see.
just nerves of steel. Throwing the nitro and backing off. Probably a smart move. No need to get picked for no reason. Kapatow realized, though, they do have numbers. Pushing down the stairs. Kapkan may have caught a glimpse of him leaving the staircase, knowing it's safe. As Deadshots takes out Joker. That's the Jaeger down again. Jaegers are having... Oh, and Fox trades it back to Norix. That's a big pick. That's bringing numbers back in their favor, and it looks like they're stacking up for the same armory drop.
Claymore mine primed. Reloading!
Now we've seen it once before and it worked. Another frag for the offense. It's a double kill for him on the round already, and a smoke. So he's going to be thrown out. That's the first one of the round. He still has 2 to go. He's going to be under fire, though. Sliver of health remaining for him. Diffuser finally getting planted. A 2v4 situation. Almost in post plants. Sees the arm. He can land the shots, but not enough. He'll get traded out. It's a 1v4. Kapkan left alone in a post plant situation.
Still in moto. This is a rough position to be in. He gets his first pick, though, and doesn't get his second. Unfortunate, but good collapse once again. On Armory, once again, by Sinful.
Sinful really turning up now. Wow, they are just... That's a four rounds in a row. 4 rounds in a row that they've won.
This is exactly the momentum I'm talking about. They came into their attack phase with momentum, and it looks like we're going to have a repeat of the locations as well. 2 attempts on Armory, they both failed. They're going to CCTV. I like this call just as much as I liked it when Sinful did it.
It worked for Sinful. Why can't it work for one reason? Maybe this will be a tie. Who said it was going to be a tie in the chat? Someone said it was going to be a tie. Maybe you'll be right. Maybe a repeat of history will take place.
I'm wondering if Janix will actually 6-pick off the dock, or so probably a smarter pick to 6 it to the mute. But I was excited to see when in doubt, cog it out. I was excited to see dual ACOGs. I was
Defend
like,
bombs from being
maybe I'll get it
defused by
later.
attackers.
You only need one to hold barrage, realistically, but as you said, the more the ACOG,
Ready to go.
the more the ACOG.
All reinforced.
I just want to see Doc juiced up, all 3 stims, wide peak and everything.
Crackhead.
Gotta get wild.
Crackhead vibes.
Yeah, just gotta get you gotta get wild on the top of those rafters. Don't let him come in. full reinforcement and construction. I don't
they
believe
barely
we
did it
saw
off
one
the
reason. I don't believe we saw Sinful do this. I believe they left Logo soft. I am
5 seconds to go.
Well, with reinforcing logo, hold on. If they
Attackers' objective
with
is to
reinforcing
locate a bomb
logo,
and
they're
defuse it.
either gonna have to burn utility or go through master door. Which, if they can all funnel through master door, that will help One Reason and just, you know, maybe holding an angle, putting their goo mines mainly on that master door. But anyway, we'll see what happens.
immediately opening the angle to see up to the window. Smart move by the Hibana. You have the hard breach ability. You might as well use it. And as I speak, Jaeger and Hibana exchange glances. Try to exchange a few bullets, but nothing for either one. Just a longing gaze or two. And now they're waiting.
Located by attackers.
Bandit actively bandit tricking, stopping the thermite. This up, and before the game can even begin, Capitao flames off the rotation. And Bandit just barely attempts to get around without losing his toes. Deadshot picks up Joker. That is the Jaeger down again.
Joker just not
Unfortunate for the
having
Jaeger.
a
That's
good game.
he's just
A
getting
bomb
picked
has
off
been
early.
located.
Just unfortunate. That's a strong gun off early. Thermite down to around 50 health. Capitao just a hair away. But they have taken garage control and gotten man advantage and gotten wall open. These are 3 big things for CCTV attack.
Yeah, this is
Meister, the
looking
next to
very
be
good
engaged.
for Sinful. Yeah.
they're-
They're
they're-
really
it's-
popping off.
It's cool for them now. And as I say that, they pick another pick off this long angle.
It's a double kill for him. He's gonna keep pushing right on in.
Drop the bomb
Or maybe they're just gonna wait for the diffuser, but Legion's gonna be up next to find the next frag, and maybe even one more. Someone shall escape his grasp.
And it's 3v2, bomb plate going down.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
It's now a 1v3, 1v2, bomb down again. Before I can even say this is winnable for Legion, scope of Capitao's M249 picks off the top of his head.
That was a 3K for the Capitao as well. That was a beautiful
Yeah,
shot as well. Yeah, he was just waiting
And they just
for the
lined
Legion
him
to
up.
rotate him. Line him up. Knock him down. 6.
But
Is it 6?
yep, 3-6. They have come back and won 5 rounds in a row. They were warming up with their armory attacks or their armory defenses, and then decided, you know what, we're gonna defend the 2 top sites, and then we're gonna go to our attack phase and end this map.
Sinful. I can't believe it. I thought I had my money on One Reason, but they've really proven me wrong. I'm impressed. Oh my god.
6 pick to the Clash.
That's what we like to
Curious
see.
to see. I'm curious how they use this Clash for an armory defense. They have the Capitao and the Thatcher to combat her, but these are some tight corridors, so it's going to be hard to get, depending on where she plays, obviously, some crossfire on her. But you can't get too crazy or you might just get caught out to the Capitao.
Yeah, I'm actually quite curious in seeing where she will play, because matches on this site, she can't really play anywhere near those. Maybe she'll just play in the corner, like the very back corner
10 seconds to
in
insertion.
Arsenal, or maybe she'll just play like an aggressive clash, a crackhead clash. I'm not sure.
5 seconds remaining.
But once again, time will tell.
The back armory position has all getting their
Locate
toes
and
shot
defuse
off,
the
so
bomb.
this Clash might actually be the counter to that, to call that they're dropping or they're smoking. But they always seem to fire arrow that spot as well, so if it doesn't reach, then... Oh, I think you just appeared under the corner of my screen. As she's opening up kitchen hallway door from the rappel. Smart angle, hard to get this shot. Just watching the cross. Well, Habana pushes into stock to get the hatches open. This is looking like if it ain't broke, don't fix it situation from Sinful. Push in, get blue hatch open, rotate to kitchen hatch, get kitchen hatch open. IQ goes down main stairs while they attempt a armory drop. It's worked for them twice. Let's see if they can finish off the map with a win with this attack.
Yeah, do they have any roamers? Check where that, that Jaeger, oh, as I say that, he goes down. Wow. I jinx everyone.
IQ did get the first pick. Numbers are now in their favor. She's getting ready to go down main stairs, spies the goo mine. That's another big pick. Working her way down main stairs. Excuse me, working her way down main stairs. Next to engage with the bandit. Bandit falls off. She's now holding the long angle.
We've
While
seen
she
this
did
like
that,
so
Moto
many
hatch has
times.
been opened.
Sorry.
No, it's my bad.
Yeah, we've seen that IQ play at the bottom of main stairs
Bomb
basically
located by
every single
attackers.
time, and she's gotten picks like mostly every single time from there. Now that they have control of Moto, they've controlled main stairs. They can get church wall opened up if
Attackers
they're
bomb.
more charged to be utilized.
I don't know if they're going to, though. I think it's going to be another cut and dry attack, and it's exactly what you talked about with the Clash. She's standing in the corner, calling out for the drop. And it looks like the drop is going to be coming. That's 2 drones now, droning deep armory. Clash
One is
does spy
playing
the
dirt,
thermite
though.
in dirt. No, that's an attacker. That's the thermite. Thermite's pushed down to dirt. Clash has called it out to her team. The drop is coming in regardless. Thatcher going down. Capitao has been down, though. The Clash, either the Clash or bullets.
It's gonna be a double kill. Wow. It's basically just a
And the-
Legion. And never mind. It's basically just a
Yep.
Clash. Realistic.
And now
wow.
And now it's just
Attackers
Clash
are
in the
active.
corner. Bomb down, smart, and it's unfortunate. I don't believe
Sinful
there was any
gaming.
way out of that one.
Taking Game 2 of Collective Season 2. Wow. Unexpected. They haven't lost a round since, what, round 4? Round 5?
At round 4, they went to bedroom, and then it just was all downhill from there. Win, 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 win. End of the match. All right. So with that, we will have to pull Nurox into this party if you'd like to. Ask him a few questions about the match.
Yeah, I wonder what he thinks. I mean, he really probably carried his team through communication during that whole process, and there he is.
Nurox, how you doing? How you feeling?
Whew! Feeling hyped, bro.
We got
My
I
God.
got a couple questions for you. I'm sure my buddy Chilled has some. I'm Lucy Goosey. So, after you guys decided Armory was just not the play, what
Right.
like, after the first 2 rounds, you went up to CCTV, you tried it one last time. What was the final call? What was the reason that you just weren't making Armory work? Was it just something in the water today, or was it the other team just knew your Armory defense? What do you think it was?
Honestly, I want to blame it on a lack of planning on our end, and we had very unfortunate starts. That second time we went in and held down Arsenal, we had both roamers get picked off through barricades, and one of them got wall banged from strip.
Yeah, those were almost
It
instant
was just
kills
very
as well.
unfortunate.
Just very unlucky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as soon as that happened, it was kind of like we kind of lost our mood. We started losing our confidence, and then we're like,
Well,
all right, we're not gonna.
I mean,
do
it looks
this."
like it looks like after round 4, you flip the confidence back on 180 degrees.
Oh yeah.
You guys win you win the bedroom, you win CCTV immediately after, ending in a 3-3 half. Which I mean, it's Clubhouse. It's about 3-3 is common. It's getting more hacker-sided in my opinion. And this match sure showed it. And then you just went on a rampage through the rest of your attacks.
Right. Yeah.
How did you guys transition to attack and just you just knew what to do? You were one step ahead of 1Reason on every one of their defenses. Is this just prepping for this team, or was this just prepping for this map in general, or are you guys an attacker-sided team? What were you guys all feeling?
Right. So we've actually played 1Reason multiple times, scrims and other league matches and such. But we also we were prepping our attack mainly because we knew once they gave us defense on the flip, on the coin flip, that we could easily get a few rounds maybe on defense. But attack, we definitely got it down. We always do our best to like pick off any roamers early at the start, and we always spread our drones. We never sacrificed our drones straight into sight.
Yeah, your roam
Intelligence.
clear was pretty well done. It was fun watching how quickly the map was just put under your control, or you took what you needed and that was all that was needed. Every time with the armory attack was get the hatches open, clear out the roamers, drop armory. Bing bang boom.
Oh yeah.
It was fun to watch. Well, I don't
And
have any more
most of the
questions for you. You got
time,
anything? Oh, I'm
No,
sorry.
well,
Oh,
now it's
sorry.
time for your 30 seconds of fame. You know, shout out what you want. You have a team,
Shout out to
team Instagram, team Twitter.
Shout out to Sinful Gaming. Shout out to Famous for picking us up, taking a gamble on us. Shout out to his new to be born baby. And we look forward to next week's game.
Of course.
Yeah,
Well-
we're excited too.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Congrats on your win again. That will be it from us. I, once again, am Loosey Goosey. This is my buddy Chillax. And make sure you guys follow collective_esports, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, I even believe. Just check them on all of them. Give them a follow on all of them. And hopefully we'll be able to cast another game for you guys soon. It's been a lot of fun. Thanks, everybody.